Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft command block series, or command series. So today we're going to be going over a command that I'm surprised, honestly, myself, that I didn't go over before. I think I probably looked at it and thought, like, everyone probably knew this command already. But then I looked at another one, and I'm like, I should have really went over that. But anyway. This is the game mode command. Now, a lot of you guys probably won't really use this because you can simply just go to settings and change your game mode right here. But it's for those people who like to automate stuff, to like to put commands. And in a way, it's even faster than doing that if you get faster doing commands. So I'm going to go over it just, in case you guys are curious. So let's just type it in. So we're going to do /game_mode. There it is, game mode, and then you're going to put a space after that to get all the different variants. So we can see something pretty interesting here. We can see A, then adventure, C, creative, D, default, S, and survival. The acronyms, I guess you could say, the A, the C, the D, and the S are literally just summary values. Essentially, you can type them in and they mean the exact same thing as the one below it. It's just a simpler way for people who don't want to type out the entire word, So it's a pretty interesting thing. So if we want to type in creative, we can either just type in C or we can type in creative and it puts us into creative mode. I was already in creative mode, so it doesn't really matter. So let's type it in instead and put game mode S. That will put us into survival. As you can see right here, we are now in survival mode. I will die if I fall from this height, and I don't really want to do that. So let's change it. Let's go to default. Now, what default is it's what you have right here in settings. The default game mode right here, the top one. You have default game mode and then personal game mode. Whatever the default game mode is, that's what the command will put you in when you type in D or default. So I'm back in creative mode. Now, what is adventure mode, you might think? It's basically like survival mode, in case you are curious, but you can't break stuff like in survival mode. It's essentially for people who are playing maps, so that you don't break things. It's so that you can, play the map without essentially destroying it. So it's a nice little mode for that. So you can switch yourself into that. Now, let's just go back into creatives. Let's type in creative, and let's put a space after it to see what this other thing is on about. So right here, you can see if you do put a space after whatever mode you are going to be going into, you can select which person or what people you want to target. So you can see my name at the bottom there, 𝗏𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗂𝗏. If I type that in, that will only give me it. If I type in @s, that will only give me it. It says right there, yourself. If I type in @a, that'll give everyone in the game creative mode. So you do have to watch out for that. You don't want to give everyone creative mode if you're in like a server or something. @p is the closest player, and @r is a random player. Some of these aren't really useful, but of course, most people will just enter the command or put @s after it, or just target a certain player as well, because you can just type in your friend's name right after here and it'll go for them instead. So yeah, that's about it, honestly. I don't know why I didn't cover this in another video for this series. I covered all the other commands that were like, complex and no one really cared about them. But I didn't cover this one, so I'm a bit surprised. But hopefully this was helpful for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.